Hey guys, welcome to CSFC, the lounge with
Mark.
Mark. So Mark, I've seen you worked out here. I've seen your Instagram videos. I've seen everything. How'd you get started with all this cool stuff?
Basically, what started me with fitness and working out. Basically, long story short, I got my feelings hurt. I was
It
dealing,
happens.
couple of going through the dating phase about 6 years ago. Ran into a couple of incidents where some young lady said some things to me that kind of hurt my feelings. One lady told me, "Hey, you're too skinny to cuddle with." Another lady told me, "Hey, do you eat? You don't never eat. You're so small. You're so tiny." And basically, what that did for me, my confidence was low, lack of confidence and stuff like that. I felt real small. Even though I never personally felt like I was super
Yeah.
small because I was always an athlete. I always ran track. I played basketball. I liked going to the gym, but I never dedicated myself to the gym to the way that I do now.
Okay.
And literally, when I started working out in 2018, I went from 143 pounds to 186 pounds in a span of 4 months. And that's just from me just being consistent with my workouts
Mhm.
and taking protein. And then I would say after I started doing that, I started incorporating like working with my diet. So
Okay.
once I started working with my diet, started eating a little bit better, and also uh, just remaining more consistent with workouts, I shot from 186 to my max of 213.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Now, what age were you when you started? When you got your feelings hurt?
Oh, I was 24.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
was
from
24.
so from 24 on, you decided we're gonna change.
Yeah, from 24 to this point, I've literally just made a decision to just start working out, remain more consistent. And what that did for me at that point, that not only raised my confidence, like mentally, physically, I felt better.
Okay.
So now everything that I did in my everyday life from that point forward has always been with my head held high. It helped with my mental stability, physical, everything. Just I felt so much better from that point on. And I didn't realize how much my progress and change would help
Mhm.
other people. I never realized it. And then people would come up to me asking me all the time, "What did you do? How long did it take? Are you taking any supplements? What kind of supplements are you
Yeah.
taking? Are you natural? Are you not natural?"
So you're inspiring other people now.
Yes. And
Okay.
it's a gratifying feeling. It feels good for me to be able to not only share my story with other people, but share my progress and what happened and how I went through the whole journey. And even now, even to now, like I'm not even done. I'm not even where I want to
Holy
be.
cow, he looks phenomenal. You can just tell shoulders, everything.
Thank
Holy
you.
cow.
Thank you.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not, are you trying to compete or are you just
No.
trying to be really good for life?
I just want to be really good for life. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't compete, but I do want to be at a state where when I get older, I'm able to participate and do everyday activities with my kids and stuff
Yes.
like that. Well, kid right now, but
Yeah.
kids maybe in the future. But when I get older, when I get into my 40s, when I get into my 50s, when I get into my 60s, I still want to be able to do all the things that I love to do without any restrictions. Without so that's the stuff that's what I want to do.
Nice. And that's really good. That's very important because a lot of
Yeah.
people, they don't realize that. And they're not aware. Like you're not, yeah, you're getting older,
Yeah.
but guess what? If you go at it, you work out. We
Yeah.
have Dennis as a perfect example here.
Yeah.
He's gonna be 80 in
Wow.
December, and
Wow.
he is thriving. He's still training
Wow.
individuals here. He's still doing all kinds of stuff. So it's very
Nice.
important for it to keep moving.
Wow.
You
Yes, it
know,
is.
human body was meant to keep moving.
It
That's why
does.
I always ask you guys, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I know there's people out there that are having difficulties to get
Yeah.
out of bed, do this, do that.
Yeah.
So what would you tell that person out there?
For those people, honestly, find your motivation. Find something that keeps you going. Find something that pushes you, and find something that you want a goal that you want to achieve. For me, the goal was as simple as just getting bigger. That
Okay.
was my goal initially, was to just get bigger so it can help with my self confidence.
Hmm.
Once I technically achieved that goal,
Uh-huh.
it went from that to this just makes me feel good. This keeps me from doing other activities that I don't want to partake in. Like I'm not a drinker. I'm not a smoker. I'm not really a party person either. I've never been a party person.
That's why you look like you're still 21. That's why he looks like he's still 21. I
Thank
tell
you.
people all the time because they
Thank
don't
you.
believe me at my age. I'm like, well, I don't do drugs. I don't smoke.
Yeah,
If I would have slept earlier, sooner,
yeah,
I would have been okay because I did love to play PlayStation before.
yeah.
I did.
I'm
I got
still a
away from
gamer.
it.
I'm still a gamer. I'm
I
still a diehard
can't
gamer.
do it no more because
Yeah.
if I do, I am hooked.
Yeah, I'm still a gamer. I mean, at the same time, even though I do video game, I still like at a point it's I put it to the side
Right.
for a bit, and I will always find time to go to the gym, no matter
Yeah.
what I'm doing, how my day is going. I find time to incorporate whether that's in 30 minutes to an hour or an hour to two
Right.
hours in the gym. Just and even then, sometimes that's just your personal time.
Yeah.
That's just your you time. Whether you have kids and you have a busy day or you don't got kids, but you got a busy day at work or whatnot, that's those that 30 minutes to 2 hours is sometimes all you need.
Yeah.
And you and when you come in the gym, for me, when I come in the gym, whatever stresses that I went through throughout the day, it's gone.
Gone. And you come at different times, I
I do.
noticed.
I do come at different times, but I prefer to come in the morning. The morning
Okay.
time for me, waking up 4 or 5 in the morning,
Mhm.
getting your coffee in if you're a coffee drinker or your breakfast, whatever it is that you need to start your day, and then hitting the gym, it gives me this boost of energy. And once I knock out that hour to 2 hours,
Mhm.
in the morning, I got the rest of my day to do whatever it is that I
Yeah.
need to do, whether that's spend time with the kids or just go and spend time with family in general, whatever the case may be. That's what for me, after I knock out those hour to 2 hours, I got all day.
You got all day to
I
do
did my
work
work
on
in,
other
yeah,
stuff, yeah. I
yeah.
did look at a couple of your and you got 2 Instagrams.
Yes, I do have my
Yeah.
my personal page, which is it just my personal page is just old Marty Mark. That's old Marty Mark with an underscore between the old and the Marty Mark. And then you have gains by Marty Mark. That's my personal fitness
That's your
page.
personal
That's my fitness page.
so that's your fitness page. Are you
Mhm.
sponsored by somebody or
No,
are you your
no,
own
I'm not.
sponsor?
I'm not sponsored by anybody at the moment. Or would
Mhm.
like to be sponsored by somebody,
Right.
but I'm not sponsored by anybody at the moment. So that's just my page where all my fitness content goes
Mm.
towards. All
Okay.
my fit like that's everything from my leg day routine, some of my upper body routines, my
Mhm.
back routines, my arm routines, whatever it is, that's where I post that my
Well,
progress
Imma
and
take a
everything.
more in-depth look at that because look at the
Thank you.
shoulder, you can tell when people work out really good. Trap shoulders, they're up there.
Thank
Your
you.
back.
I
Everything
appreciate it.
else, arms, we can do it because I used to do, like, rich piano, arms every day. I used
Yeah.
to do all that.
Yeah, that's how I
But
started. Yeah, like
yeah,
literally, dude. When I
same.
started, the only thing that I ever did was arms and chest. I
Yes.
didn't start doing back
Yes.
until maybe about I want to say like 2 or 3 years ago. Is when I started doing back, and then I started implementing legs too. Like you don't want to walk around looking like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah,
You don't want to be you
exactly.
don't be looking like an action figure. So I'm like, I gotta do legs, bro.
Yeah.
I started implementing legs, and then I started taking my leg day more serious. So now that
Okay.
I'm like been doing it for 6 years, my leg days are actually become my favorite day.
Mhm.
So I love doing
It's
legs now.
weird how that happens.
It is
It's
really weird how that
weird, but
happens.
you
It's
do
super
enjoy
weird
it.
how that happens. I love doing legs now. And my least favorite day, believe it or not, is chest. I don't
Mm.
like doing chest.
Yeah.
I really don't like doing chest. Once, like for me, I have a well-developed chest. So I don't do chest as much
Uh-huh.
anymore. So I focus more on my legs as well as my triceps, my
Yeah.
shoulders, and my back. Those I focus on religiously. It don't really my biceps. I don't really my biceps. I don't
Here
really
and there.
focus on them that much. But yeah, legs has become literally one of my
One of your
favorite
favorite
days.
things.
Yeah,
That's weird how it happens, but yeah.
yeah.
Now, I know you go to different gyms.
Mhm.
What do you like about this gym compared to the other ones?
So
'Cause I
the
know you go everywhere.
I go to different gyms, all depending on where I'm at the particular time. Like if I'm in Vegas, I'll
Yeah.
go to a certain gym in Vegas. If I'm close to by my house, there's a gym by my house, I go there. So but I liked about this gym, it's honestly the people and the aesthetics. This is one of the better gyms that I've been to.
Mhm.
Period. Better than all of the commercial gyms that I've been to, whether that's Export, LA Fitness, Vasa, things of that nature. If I've been to those gyms, they're more commercial. They're just it's just some about this one, from the aesthetics to the equipment to the energy, the vibes, the people, the music, everything kind of
Mhm.
coincides with one, and it just gives you this like, man, I feel welcome. I
Yeah.
come in, I just don't feel like, and you're everyday average, just person just walking into the gym. And I do feel like this gym makes the members feel like a family. Everybody feels like one. Like I've met, I've created some of the greatest or best friendships that I've had
Really?
coming here. Yeah, I've met a lot of great people since coming here, and I feel like people here take their workout seriously, and it's not a bunch of people that's just coming in and lollygag and just
Mhm.
play around. I feel like everybody that comes really does take that time out and really focuses on and wants to improve on their physiques or just help with their mental stability
Just
or emotional
everything.
stability,
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever the case may be. I feel like the people here are very geared towards
Yeah.
that. And when you surround yourself with like-minded people, then you'll always have this sense of motivation to
Yeah.
keep going and to keep striving. And then you create these great relationships and these great friendships. And that's what a lot of us need in order to keep going.
That's 100% right. Because I've noticed this week, 'cause I've been coming early this week, like 5 o'clock early.
Yeah.
I've seen everyone come in, leave, and then how do you feeling? Or like, how you doing? Whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't feel like coming today, but I'm here. I'm like, good, let's go.
That's all that matters. It's
Yeah,
like it
you're
don't matter.
here. Once
Yeah,
you're here,
literally, once you're here, and it doesn't matter what you do or you can. There's people literally. You can be the richest of the rich, the poorest of the poor, but when you're in the gym, everybody it does none of that matters.
yeah.
Everybody's one, and it's just like we all here to achieve the same goal. Whether your goal could be to you want to be a bodybuilder, or your goal is just to get into shape, or
Hmm.
just to lose some weight, or just to gain some weight, whatever the case it may be, there's you never feel judged.
Yeah.
The people here that's like they're willing to help, they offer advice, and sometimes and people don't realize like even in the fitness community, like that's what you need. And the fitness community is really good with not passing judgment on any person based
Hmm.
upon their body type.
Hmm.
I'm in here just like you're in here.
Yeah.
Just because the guy left to the left of me might be bigger than me, that he's not sizing himself up. He don't think he better than me. But if
Mhm.
he see me trying to put in some work, he gonna offer advice.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with the female to the left. She might be really good at legs, and I see somebody struggling with legs and might want to offer some help and some advice. It's someone always is looking to help you in the fitness community, and no one's looking to judge you.
Yeah.
Just because one is bigger or one is smaller, it doesn't matter.
And I keep hearing that pattern over and over again.
Yeah,
Talking to everyone here, they're like, "No, it's just you guys. It's just everyone.
yeah.
Everyone's just they're cool. Like they're nice. Like
Everyone is very friendly. Everyone is
yeah,
very nice. I mean, every now and then you might run into one or two people that might be, mean or whatever the case may be. But that since I've been coming here, that's very rare.
yeah. That's
So
0 to none. I would
yeah,
tell people.
since
I'm
I've
like,
come in
oh, like
here,
there's
most of
no
the
way.
people they're like, "Hey, I seen your videos on Instagram,"
Yeah,
or "Hey, I've seen you work out, and I've always been curious about, hey, what do you do to do this?"
yeah.
Or "How did you get your back like this? How did you get your arms like this?" And it's
Mhm.
like I don't. And when you have people come up to you and ask you that, and sometimes it can be some of the most in shape people. They still ask like, "Hey, what's your
Oh,
dude?"
everyone.
I've met so
Yes.
many people that's like could be either bigger than me, and they're like, "Bro, I gotta know. What do you do for biceps? What do you do for triceps? Like, man, you look good,
Yeah.
brother. Like, you look
That's
good."
the same thing I do. They come
Literally.
because they come up to me. I'm like, really, me?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm like,
just
that's
like
exactly. I'm
really?
like, me, like, dude, you bigger than me. It's like, oh, that don't matter, bro. But I'm trying to get like that. What do you do? Like, whether that's the smallest guy, the biggest guy,
Yeah.
or even some women, they ask you,
Oh
hey, what do
yeah.
you do for back? Like, hey, can you help me with my triceps? What do you do for triceps? I want to develop my triceps. Like, it's it's nice. It's gratifying to know that even in the gym, you've inspired people.
Yeah.
And then people ask me all the time, like, hey, outside of this, what do you do? Like, what do you do for a living and stuff like that? And believe it or not, I drive semis,
Hmm.
and no one believes that I drive semis. And they're like, you drive semi trucks? You look like that, and you drive semi trucks? It's like, bro, it's possible.
Yeah.
As long as you're disciplined, um, and try not to overindulge on like
Mhm. The
the
gas
fast foods
station
and the
foods.
gas station food, because and being on the road, that's enticing,
Oh,
man.
I know.
It's super enticing, and you want it. You every time you see it, you want some food, and it's you have to discipline yourself.
And it
Yo,
shows with you.
thank
Because
you.
being a truck driver is no joke.
No, it's not.
And not only is it the stress on yourself from driving that big old thing,
Yeah,
but also the other vehicles around you,
yeah.
making sure they don't
It is
hit you or you don't hit them.
it's a super it's a dangerous job. It's not something that it's not easy. It's easy in the sense of, oh, all you're doing is driving, but it's like not only that, it's the biggest, honestly, the biggest component. It's not just driving for you, but driving for others, but the mental state that
Yeah.
you go through.
You
And a lot of people,
sweat. You sweat
you literally
without even knowing. You're like
exactly,
sweating.
you don't realize like how stressful it can be, especially if you have a family. It's
Mm,
beyond stressful
yeah.
because the time that you're away, you're like, man, I'm missing this.
Do you
I'm
go
missing this.
local or you go different
Uh,
states?
I go to different states sometimes, but for the most part, I'm pretty local.
Okay.
So what I do is what they call semi-local. So basically, I have the ability to go sometimes out of state, but if I
Mhm.
go out of state, the furthest I'll go is like a Nebraska,
Oh,
a
okay.
Minnesota, maybe Ohio, Kansas every now and then. But other than that, I'm
Mhm.
here. So they'll send me like, oh, go run a load down to Indiana, or hey, run this load up to Wisconsin. And then as far as you go in Wisconsin, it's like Green Bay, and that's only like 4 hours from here.
It's not too bad.
So that those are like more of my turnable local runs. And
Mm.
at that point, I'm home just about every day. So I'm really only gone Sundays and I'm gone Thursdays. Other than that, I'm at home.
You're at home. Okay. Well, that's cool. But it is. I've talked to quite a few. Even myself. I love road trips.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I started doing it. I love the views. I
Yeah.
love the views, and everything is beautiful when you're driving, but
Hmm.
it's like you sometimes can find yourself getting lost in the scenery of everything. It's beautiful, but then it's like after you do all that, you're kind of like, man, my mental is not right. Like
Yeah.
the money is cool, the experience is cool, but if you got a family and stuff, you find yourself getting kind of,
Yeah.
you get lonely. You get lonely, you get stressed out, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And
That's why truckers sometimes have a dog too with them.
no, they recommend that you either have a pet, bring somebody with you,
Hmm.
or have someone to talk to. Because,
Because you guys are on the phone
dude,
24/7.
literally,
I know that.
literally,
I
you're
have
on the
buddies. I
phone
had
with
trucker
somebody.
buddies.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, if I'm not listening to music,
Hmm.
I'm talking to a family member, whether that's my dad, my mom, you know, my lady, whoever it is, I'm talking to somebody
Hmm.
because you need that.
Yeah.
Because if you're just out there just alone, your mind can
Just
play some crazy,
wonders.
dude, your
Yeah.
mind can play some crazy tricks on you. And not only that, you, like I said, you get lonely. And when those things start happening, so your mental health goes. Then from your mental health, your physical health
Hmm.
goes. And then at that point, you don't know.
You don't know what to do.
You don't know what
Yeah.
to do.
So the fitness has actually helped you
A tremendous amount.
tremendously. Yeah.
Yes, a tremendous amount. The fitness has held me because, like, a lot of guys, they want to stay on the road. They're like, oh man, I gotta make this money. I gotta stay on the road. For me,
Mhm.
I can make the money, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna tend to this family.
Yeah.
I'm not only gonna do that, but I'm gonna hit this gym because I have a lifestyle outside of this driving gig.
Yeah.
And the fitness is my lifestyle. That's what I love to do. That's a passion for me.
Okay.
If I'm not in the gym lifting weights, I'm on the court playing basketball. I'm
Mm.
running around outside. I'm doing something. I just can't I can't just take away something that keeps me stress free and keep my physical health up for the money. It's not for me, it's not worth it.
Yeah. The
It's
risk and
not worth it for
reward
me.
just not there.
No.
All right. Well, Marcus, we will do a part two down the road,
Oh, for sure.
especially next year, because I'm excited to hear your goals for next year.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to know them now. Let
Okay.
me know next.
Okay.
We're gonna do a whole segment on it for New Year's.
All right.
I will ask you these two things though. What's your scariest moment here at the gym? I already did, but I
Yeah.
want to know another one because yours was one of the best ones.
Another one of the scariest moments. Oh man. At the gym, I'm trying to think what was one. Oh, it was scary and embarrassing. I was doing leg presses. I think you already know where I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah.
I was doing leg press. And I can't remember how many plates was on there. It might have been 6 or 7. For whatever reason, something I just get these moments where I'm just like, fuck it, load it. Let's load it up. So I
Okay.
just loaded it up, got on there, went to press down, letting it down. Dude, went to push up,
Oh
and
my
I
god.
watched. I locked out, and I just sat there for a minute. I looked around like, yo,
What just
did
happened?
anybody just I hope ain't nobody hear that, bro. I have my headphones on. I'm like, yo, I hope no one heard that, bro. No one looked. I'm like, okay, okay. We're good. We're
Yeah.
good.
Oh my gosh. Now we have Thanksgiving coming next month.
Yeah.
Happens every year, I tell people.
Oh yeah.
What are you thankful for?
Ooh, I'm thankful for a lot, man. Honestly, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for my daughter. I'm thankful for the people around me. I'm thankful for some of the friends that I've made along the way in this journey. They keep me motivated.
Nice.
I'm thankful for my personal health. You know,
Mhm.
being able to still be healthy, and also I'm thankful for the fact that I had the ability to. I look at a lot of the stuff that I probably went through in the last few years, and looking from where I was at and to
Mhm.
where how far I've come, no matter how stressful it's gotten, I always look like, you know what? It could have always been worse, but I made it. I'm
Yeah.
good. Like, would I like to achieve more? Absolutely. But it could have always been worse. I could have been one of the ones to fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
I could have been one of the ones to get lost in the streets, get lost in um violence and whatever the case may be. But I'm thankful for the journey, just being able to go to college, being able to have my own uh my own apartment, being able to buy my own vehicles, being able to do things of that nature, being able to move on my own. That's a blessing in itself. And we sometimes take for granted the things that we have achieved. And a lot of times we look at the things we don't have and the things we haven't done as opposed
Yeah.
to the things that we have. And we
Mhm.
lose sight of look at where you are now and where you came from.
Mhm.
It can be 10 times worse. And it's not. Like I always look at it, I'm like, bro, I could be anywhere right now.
Mhm.
I'm 30 years, I made it to 30 years of living. That's a blessing in
Yeah.
itself, man.
Oh, so you're 30?
30 years
You look
old.
like you're freaking 21, so
Thank
it's
you.
like, no
Literally,
way.
yeah, man. 30 years old, bro. And like I said, within these 30 years, man, I've done a lot. I've done a lot. I've achieved a lot. I'm happy and I'm still growing. And I'm looking for 30, 40, 50, 60 more years of blessings and things to come. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, you will.
Mom,
No,
thank you.
Marcus, this is so cool.
Uh,
Glad I caught you.
oh
Like
yeah,
I
for
said,
sure.
perfect timing, perfect moment.
Oh yeah, for sure.